Guys, once again you are welcome to my grand farms. Yes, so an update on the fully automated fish pond. So this is mainly tilapia. We don't do catfish, it's mainly tilapia. This you see in your screen is the filtering system or the filtration system. So it's composed of 3 parts. The first part has some cotton wool, which does the initial filtration. It then goes to the second here, which has some stones. If you get closer, you can see that. And then the third one here, quite heavy, but you can see it there. Yeah. So the last one down here sort of helps in adding good bacteria to the water, and now it goes back into the tank, and what the bacteria does is it breaks down the droppings of the fish. So this is how the dropping looks like. If you look close to the fish, they all run away. You can see some small strips of black or dark materials under the water. So those are the droppings or the excreta of the fish. So this pump, immersible pump, pumps the water into the tank here, the filtering tank here, and then after it has undergone the filtration, it now releases clean water back into the pump. So with this, exchange of water is reduced. You can decide to pump out the water every other day. There's minimal waste of water, and once you pump, it's very good manure, rich in nitrogen for the vegetable farm. The next thing to talk about is the aerator. So this is the aeration pump. It has inbuilt battery, and then it is also rechargeable. So it gets charged here. Now it sucks in air, and the air passes through these tubings. There's a filtering part here. This filters any bacteria. So if there's bacteria in the air, it will filter and prevent it from getting into the water. Now it gets through the tubings here, and then if you get to the tip of the tubing, there's this stone. There's this stone here, and this stone helps to deliver the oxygen into the water. So once you drop it, look closely, you see that there's bubble. It begins to generate bubbles, and that is it. It helps in aerating the pond. The next thing to talk about is the automated feeding system. Now this is the feeder. You set the time here. You can feed as much as 76 times a day, and the amount to serve can also be set. So there's a covering here. You take off the covering, and then there's a set here. Once you press the set, you notice that here it's telling you to change. But if you don't change the resistance here, there's small, medium, and long. Now I'm using small because of the size of the tank. So if you have a very huge tank, this can still deliver to the farther part away from the feed. So 6 a.m. is what I have set here, and then I've asked the feeder to feed this quantity. 2 is enough per every set of feeding. Now you cover it nicely, and it is fully automated. Once you fill in this, it can last you like a month without changing, depending on the quantity of fish and then the amount that you want to feed. That other pump there, the yellow pump there, is what once a while we turn on to take the water out of the pond. So once you turn it on, it takes the water out of the pond, and it goes straight to the vegetable farm. It is connected to a drip irrigation system on the vegetable farm, which I will show you later, and it is fully automated. Once it turns on, it does the irrigation automatically. Now, how do we bring in water? Fresh water comes in through this pipe. So once it is turned on, it slowly delivers fresh, clean, filtered water back into the pond, just as you can see in the video. So this is a fully automated system. Feeding is automatic, filtration is automatic, water delivery is automatic, water exit automated. Everything is fully automated. Aeration is fully automated, 24/7. When there's light out, it still works. And the feeder again is solar. So that is the feeder, is solar. That is the solar panel here. It charges. And this is a tarpaulin covering over the pond. It is adequate enough. It provides light and also reduces direct sunlight. And for that reason, the water has optimum temperature at every point in time. Keep following, subscribe, keep following, and then I'll bring you more. Bye bye.